It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
The mother of all myths, Oedipus. The story of the king of Thebes. The myth of Oedipus contains moral lessons about the dangers of tempting fate. It warns that fate cannot be neither challenged nor escaped. In doing so, the story is full of intrigue and revelation, complete with blind prophets and deadly riddles. The tale of Oedipus' life is not one to be missed. Ancient sources of Oedipus myth. There are a number of sources from the 5th century BC which tell of Oedipus' life. In this article, the most extensive ones have been combined in order to create the clearest picture of the myth possible. However, it is important to shed some light on these sources that provide the finer details as well. In his first Olympian Ode, the Greek poet Pindar, 518–438 BC, briefly covers some of the tale. He writes, "In such a way does fate, who keeps their pleasant fortune to be handed from father to son, bring at another time some painful reversal together with God-sent prosperity. Since the destined son met and killed Laius, and fulfilled the oracle of Pytho, spoken long before. But the sharp-eyed Erinus saw it, and destroyed his warlike sons through mutual slaughter." Olympian 135. Aeschylus' 7 Against Thebes was a trilogy of plays written in 467 BC, and is suspected to have been one of the most complete sources of Oedipus' later life. The trilogy is made up of Laius, Oedipus and 7 Against Thebes, but only the last one survives today. The latter records the war between Oedipus' two sons Eteocles and Polynices. Another of the most complete sources on Oedipus' life is Sophocles' The Three Theban Plays, another trilogy of plays written in the 4th century BC. This trilogy is made up of Oedipus Rex, Oedipus at Colonus and Antigone, all of which survive. However, rather than focusing on Oedipus' life, these plays focus on the fate of Thebes during his reign. In Euripides' account, Oedipus' Oedipus' story is told from the perspective of his birth mother Jocasta. This telling largely follows the same lines as 7 Against Thebes and Antigone, combining the major plot points of the two. Combined with other, less complete sources of the myth from Homer, Hesiod, Pindar, Aeschylus, and Euripides can be used to create a more complete picture of Oedipus' life. The Oedipus myth. The tale begins with King Laius and Queen Jocasta of Thebes, who one day decided to consult the oracle of Apollo at Delphi. The oracle declared that if Laius produced a son, that son would ultimately kill him. Laius did not heed the oracle's warning, however, and the couple soon gave birth to a son. Despite ignoring the warnings, Laius was still fearful of the prophecy coming true. To prevent this, he pierced his son's ankles and joined them together. Once this was done, and the infant was unable to crawl and eventually walk, Laius prepared to get